Good morning. Our next lecture is about the wave function. Next lecture about wave function. Let us see what is need of this wave function. Before to discuss need of wave function, we have to define wave function first. A variable quantity characterizing de Broglie wave associated with a moving body is known as a wave function. Let me repeat it. A variable physical quantity or a variable characterizing the de Broglie wave associated with a moving body is known as a wave function, and the wave function is denoted by the symbol psi. Psi, written as PSI. Spelling of this symbol is PSI and read as psi. So psi is the symbol used to denote the wave function psi. The value of the wave function psi at a particular point xyz in the space at a specific time t is related with the likelihood of finding the moving object at this particular position at this particular time. The value of the wave function psi at a particular point at a particular time is related with the likelihood of finding the moving body at this point at this time. What is probability? Probability P B, finding something somewhere. Probability P, that finding something somewhere. If P is the probability, it gives us the possibility of finding something somewhere, somewhere at a certain time. The probability can have any value between two limits 0 and 1. In BSc second year we studied probability, and we know that the probability can have any value between 0 to 1. So the limit for value probability is between 0 to 1, and probability may have any value in between these two. What is meaning of 0? Meaning of 0 is the certainty that The particle is absent at this position at this time. And what is meaning of 1? Meaning of 1 is there is a certainty of presence of the given body at this point at this time. So 0 corresponding to certainty of absence of the moving body at certain point at certain time, whereas 1 corresponding to the certainty of presence of that moving body at certain point at a certain time. This wave function psi, although used for these purposes, for these things, is itself not a physical quantity. It is not observable physical quantity. You cannot observe the physical quantity wave function psi. You cannot measure the value of the wave function psi. Even you cannot interpret the wave function psi experimentally. It is not possible. Now, why the wave function psi is not observable physical entity? Why it could not be interpreted with the experiments? The reason is, we have seen here probability. It can have any value between 0 to 1. Its minimum value will be 0, maximum value will be 1, and any value in between 0 and 1 is allowed to the probability. Wave function. Wave function, it should have a nature like a wave. For example, this type of wave. This is the vibration axis, this is the time axis, and the wave is passing along the time axis. If this is the average line, this is positive amplitude of the wave function, this is negative amplitude of the wave function. It means that whenever we consider a wave, or if we associate wave function psi with a wave, just like a wave, the wave function may have positive and negative amplitudes. One thing. Second thing, a probability is not allowed to have negative value. Its minimum value is 0, maximum value is 1, any value in between these two is allowed, but negative value is not allowed. If we are talking about negative value of a probability, that statement will be meaningless, and therefore the wave function psi is not itself observable or measurable physical entity. It cannot be interpreted experimentally. This is the reason behind the interpretation or observance or measurement of the wave function psi. This is the wave function psi. Let me write this wave function psi this way. What is this? Square of absolute value of the wave function psi. Why to take the absolute value? Psi may be complex. If psi is complex or psi is negative, I have to go for its absolute value. Square of absolute value of psi. The bindings or limitations applicable to the wave function psi. It is not observable physical quantity, not measurable physical quantity. It cannot be interpreted experimentally, etc. These objections, these bindings are not applicable to square of modulus of psi, because square of modulus of psi can have values between these two, in this range, between these two values 0 and 1. It is not having any negative value, it will always having some positive value lying between 0 to 1. It means that the binding, the restrictions that put on wave function psi are not applicable to square of modulus of psi. This square of modulus of psi for this reason and other reasons is known as probability density. It is known as probability density. What is probability density? It is the probability of finding a moving body, a moving particle at certain position at certain time. If value of this probability density is more at some place, when you are trying to locate the moving particle at some place at certain time t, it means that there is more possibility of locating the moving body, the moving particle at that point if the value of probability density is larger, more at that position at the particular time. But if value of this probability density is smaller at certain position at a certain given time, it means that there is a less possibility, very small possibility of finding the particle there at that time. Unless and until the probability density is not zero, there is a finite possibility of finding, of locating the moving body at a certain position at a certain point. This interpretation was made by the physicist Max Born. Max Born made an interpretation that however small the value of probability density, it should be finite. However small, it should be finite. If there is a finite probability density, may be very, very small, greater than 0, not 0, greater than 0, then there is finite possibility of locating the moving body, the moving particle at the given position at the given instant of time. Such broad statement, such broad interpretation was made by Max Born. One more thing, there is a big difference between the probability of event and the event itself. A particle is moving, let us suppose we have electron is in motion and we are interested in locating the electron at certain position at a certain time. For that what we need? We need the probability density for the electron. Finding the electron is event, locating the electron is event, and probability density used to locate the electron is a probability of the event. So probability of the event and the event itself, these two are different things. There is a big difference between probability of event and the event itself. Just as I told, when an electron is moving in open space, similar to material bodies which are moving in the open space. When electron is moving in open space, it is associated with the de Broglie wave, the matter wave. De Broglie waves are known as matter waves. It means that the de Broglie wave is associated with the electron in motion. As the de Broglie wave is associated with the electron in motion, a wave function psi is associated with that de Broglie wave. Let us limit the space, the area where we are trying to locate the moving electron. Let us suppose this is the lower limit and this is the higher limit. The electron is motion in this space, okay, and we are locating the electron in this space using the wave function psi. As the electron is moving in this space in the limit of L to H, high to low, 0 to 1, minus infinity to plus infinity, etc., etc. Lower limit can have any value, higher limit can have any value depending on the position, the condition, the situation there. So, when electron is moving, a wave is, de Broglie wave is associated with the electron, and with this de Broglie wave, a wave function psi is associated with the de Broglie wave. That is, a wave function psi is associated with the moving electron. As I have decided, as I know that this is the space where electron is moving, it means that the wave function psi has spread all along from lower limit to higher limit. And if we take this spreading of the wave function psi to get the probability density of finding of the free electron at a certain point, at certain time, we have to make use of this. Wave function psi is spread all along where the electron is moving. It means that the probability is also spread, the probability density is also spread all along the way the electron is moving. We can say that here is 20% possibility of locating the electron. Here is 40% possibility of collecting the electron. Here is 50% possibility of locating the electron. 70% possibility of locating the electron. 80% possibility of locating the electron, and so on. It is what? Probability. Probability of event. I said the word here, I use the word here, 20% possibility of locating the electron, 40% possibility of locating the electron, 50% possibility of locating the electron, 70% possibility of locating the electron, 80% possibility of locating the electron. Does it mean that 20% electron is present here? Does it mean that 50% of electron is present here? Does it mean that 80% of electron is present here? No. Electron cannot be present 20% here, 50% here, 80% here. Whenever you locate electron at any point xyz at a certain time t, its location, its presence, there will be 100%. Whenever you locate electron, presence of electrons at the place of location, at the time of location will be 100%. It will not be 20%, 50%, 80%, 70%, etc. This is the event, these are the probabilities, and therefore probability of event and the event itself are different things. There is a big difference between the probability of an event and the event itself, and we have to keep these things in mind. we must understand difference between the event itself and probability of the event. So there should not be any confusion between the event and probability of event. Let us suppose that instead of a single electron, we have a large number of fundamental particles which are moving in this region from L to H. And one more thing, same wave function psi is specifying motion of all these fundamental particles. And if I are asked to find the probability of location of maximum number of these fundamental particles, what you have to do? Again you have to go for this. And average value of this will give you the probability of location of maximum number of moving charges, moving particles, moving electrons, etc. with the help of the probability density. We know that the wavelength lambda of the de Broglie wave is given by the equation lambda is equal to h divided by mv. Lambda is wavelength of de Broglie wave, h is the Planck's constant, m is mass of the particle which is moving continuously with velocity v. De Broglie wavelength, mass of the particle, velocity of the particle can be related with each other with this equation, taking h as the Planck's constant. But if you are asked to find amplitude of psi as a function of space and time, you are asked to find amplitude of the wave function psi as a function of space and time, it will be a formidable problem. It will be a awesome problem. As I told here, we have taken modulus here, and while taking modulus, I said that the wave function psi sometimes may be negative, sometimes may be positive. Okay, and when we go for moduli, we are having its absolute values only. If wave function psi is complex, it is quite possible that wave function psi is complex because it is not observable physical quantity, it is not measurable physical quantity, it could not be interpreted experimentally, and therefore it is quite possible that the wave function psi may be complex in nature. If wave function psi is complex in nature, this probability density is always represented by this product. If psi is complex, this probability density square of modulus of psi is always represented by this product psi star into psi, where psi is a complex wave function, psi star is complex conjugate wave function. If we define psi by A plus IB, A is real, B is real, I is imaginary, square root of minus n. This psi star will be, this is square root of minus 1. Psi star will be obtained from psi just by replacing sign of I. If I is positive, to get its complex conjugate, make this sign negative. If this is negative, to get its complex conjugate, make this sign positive. Here the sign is positive, let us make it negative. So psi is complex wave function, psi star is its complex conjugate. Let us see what is this psi star sign. psi star psi, as we have written here, square of modulus of psi. Let me see what to do here. A minus IB into A plus IB. This is A into A square plus IAB minus IAB minus I square B square, plus IAB minus IAB get cancelled, plus IAB minus IAB get cancelled. What is I square? I is square root of minus 1, I square is minus 1, minus 1 into minus plus, and so this psi star psi So this psi star psi, which we have taken as square of modulus of psi, is always a square plus b square. A is real, b is real, therefore a square plus b square is real. It means that the probability density of finding the location of any moving body at any position at any specific time is always a real quantity. It is not imaginary quantity. This is about the wave function. Hope you got it. Thank you.